What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Pure Iron Man Slayer Gear Up series, episode 3. This is by far the best episode so far. Episodes 1 and 2, after getting some feedback, I've tried to make some improvements with editing, and I think this is just the best content so far. We get into some Wintertodt, thieving, farming herb lore, finish up the worst Slayer task of all time, get some new best in slot. So, thanks for watching, relax, and enjoy. So here are some fire making levels and my first 10 loot crates from Wintertodt. I was a little disappointed with the loot. I did 40 crates, I got 70 fire making, and it kind of seemed a little pointless, but we did get some good levels. We got a lot of woodcutting levels, fletching levels, and we started training construction, which is really good. So since Wintertodt ended up being ultimately unsuccessful with helping us with this Slayer task, we have a new plan for how we're going to get anti-poisons, and I'm a little reminded from our first Slayer task when we got the strange fruit that cures poison, and I was watching somebody else's Iron Man video, I don't remember who, but you can steal them from fruit stalls. And so I think the plan now is we're going to get some Hosidius favor, then we're going to go thieve from fruit stalls until we get our thieving high enough to pickpocket master farmers, and then we're going to get seeds from master farmers to plant our own Marintel seeds. On top of the Marintels to make anti-poisons, we're going to have plenty of strange fruits, which are going to help us with the task. So, new master plan, let's go. So after way too long of pushing plows, stealing fruit, and cakes in between, we are finally in Draenor, about to steal from the master farmer. Give me your seeds. I need this task to be over. It's been, I think, 6 days of real time doing Wintertodt and this grind. I just really don't want to do cave crawlers. Sometimes they're just such a pain to kill, so I am super stoked to get this over with and keep moving on. And just like that, first Marintel seed, I think if you look at the timestamp, this was less than a minute after my previous recording, so that's great. That's going to be at least 5 Marintels if it doesn't die. So, woot woot. Hey, first Marintel farmed on the account. I also realized you can buy antis from that Karamja general store, but that seems cheap, and this is so satisfying to get my own. So we're going to make antis, and we are going to go back to finish our task. This is a setup we're going to be rolling with, caked out, antis, fruit, and those attack potions, because I hit never and they regen every single attack. Alright, so banking in Keldegrim, during our task, this weird thing happened to me. This rowdy dwarf asked me for some bat bones out of the blue just when I walked past him, and I never knew what this content was, so I decided, I have bat bones in the bank. I'm gonna give it to him and see what happens, and this is what happens. Worth it? No. Fun? Yes. Coming in with the very last kill of the task, and get me out of here. I never want to come here again. Please, please, please. I'm really excited for our next task, though. I really want to get back on the Slayer grind and keep getting new best in slot and keep progressing towards our goal of a fire cape. $85 shades. Cool, it's something new. I don't know what they drop yet, so I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if we can unlock any new gear. So the shades in Stronghold of Security give horrible experience, horrible Slayer experience, but they do drop these shade robes, which we just got the shade robe bottom. They're also 1 in 4, and I used almost all my runes, so we're not going to be able to finish the task here. I want to do Shades of Morton so I can do the Morton minigame teleport to get to the shades in Morton. So we are going to do Murder Mystery quest to get some XP, then we're going to pick flax, get our crafting to 20 by spinning that flax, and then go do Shades of Morton quest so we can have that minigame telly. So I started out the task flinching, but it was taking way too long, so I decided to get my rune crafting up, go make some earth, air, and mind runes, get the runes for Earth Strike, and finish the task with Mage. And that is the last kill of this otherwise not very fun task. Let's go get another one. Cool, short and sweet, let's do it. So I decided it was time to get a fly fishing rod and some feathers so we can start fishing real fish. We're fighting high enough level monsters now that the cake, since they're 3 bites, by the time we eat the cake, we've taken enough damage to need to eat again, so it's like a never-ending cycle. So we are going to start fishing. Again, I want to unlock the harpoon and lobster pot once we get a Dagannoth task. That's just kind of like a personal side goal. So we're not going to buy those. And another useful thing from fishing would be to get our fishing up. I think 48 is what we need for barbarian fishing. Yeah. To do this, and then we can get those agility levels, because I hate agility so much. If we can get that to 50 just through fishing, that would be awesome. So we're going to go fly fish near a barbarian village, get our fishing up, get some fish to finish this vampire task because they hit very hard. So that's a plan for now, and then we'll get back to Slayer. And there it is, 48 fishing. We can now fish for leaping trout. We can head over to Barbarian Village and test it out. First I want to stop, check out the bank, see how many cooked salmon and trout we got from this little mini grind. I started dropping fish level 47 to 48 just because I was getting impatient, but I know I got at least a few hundred banked, so that should be good. Let's go check that out. It looks like we got just over 300 trout and 200 salmon, which is going to be awesome. We're going to go now to Barbarian, I guess we'll go to Barbarian Assault, minigame teleport. Go get our Barbarian Rod. I hope I don't have to do any Barbarian training from Otto. And we are going to aim for 60, I think, is a good goal for now. See what kind of agility gains we can get. And then we're going to figure out how we're going to kill these vampires, because they regen health just like the cave crawlers do, and they hit hard. So I was able to kill a couple. Each one takes about 100 casts with magic, so it doesn't seem like that's a very good route to take. I mean, I could just, grind it out, craft the runes, and go do it. So I'm going to try to figure out if there's a better way we can do that. Maybe if we need, I saw something about Guthix Rest or something, these potions here. They do Guthix Balance, they do something. Very first level coming in of the grind, 23 agility. Much better than doing rooftop courses, that's all I can say. So now that the fishing grind is over for now, I'm really happy with the results. 60 fishing, 35 agility are both really, really nice. The next episode is going to involve us getting 43 prayer. I think this is the next step in this account being kind of, more viable. Right now we're doing weird ad hoc methods to deal with these mobs that are way too strong for us. Like this vampire task is either going to make me get 50 rune crafting mind runes and air runes and earth runes, or we can get 43 prayer and use protect from melee and the other protection prayers to help us out with these slayer tasks. So the next episode is going to involve us getting 43 prayer. I'm going to save the method for next episode. It should come out soon. I had a few people visiting over the past week, so I didn't really get to play that much, and that's why this episode took so long to film. So next episode we are going to get 43 prayer with a super duper top secret method. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Leave comments below if you have any comments. This is again my first series, so I'm, kind of doing it on the fly, and I would really appreciate any feedback. Thanks again for watching.